The 540 kick and the sideswipe are very similar tricks, but they have a few significant differences. If the 540 kick is a tornado kick with a swipe, the sideswipe is essentially a raise with a swipe. The key differences are the takeoff and the angle of the swipe. I would not say that the one is easier than the other in general, because different people have different strengths and weaknesses. Some people may be very good at vertical kicks and others are better at non-vertical kicks. To learn the 540 kick, you need a very solid tornado kick, but to learn the sideswipe, you don't necessarily need a very solid raise, although it helps a ton. If you have a very solid flash kick, you may learn a proper sideswipe easier than a proper raise, because they are in the end quite different. If you want a proper raise swipe style sideswipe though, you gotta have a good raise. But now let's get on with the 540 kick. I already said that you need a solid tornado kick, but how solid? Well, in my opinion, the bare minimum is that you can do a tornado with over hip height kick and land it very solidly on two legs simultaneously. If you can't do this, you will have a rough time and you are at a big risk injuring your hip flexor or even worse, the knee. You should always make sure that your tornado that is landing on 2 feet is very easy. Also, you should learn to use your upper body to generate power during your tornado kick, because it's like one of the most important things that people usually forget to do properly. And I know that drilling tornado isn't the most exciting thing to do, but it's very necessary for a safe and fast progression for the 540 kick. When the tornado kick gets easy, the 540 kick might come to you pretty much on your first try. If it doesn't, you probably just lack the understanding how to use your hips during it. If that's the case, you can try a drill like this at home or really anywhere. This drill helps you to understand how to turn your hips and how to use your legs during the air portion of the 540 kick. With these tips, you should be able to learn the 540 kick quite fast. The rest is just up to you. Now let's get to the sideswipe. If you don't have the raise yet, check out my tutorial for that from the info icon on the right corner. You don't need to have a perfect raise, but you need to have it at some level, because otherwise you will just learn the sideswipe as a laid back 540 kick, which I don't believe to be the best way to do it. When you can do the raise, I want you to think about taking off similarly as to it, but then focusing so much more on your takeoff leg side. So for me, the right side of my body. You really need to pull hard with your right arm and right leg after the takeoff. Similarly to the thing I'm doing here on the ground. As I take off for my sideswipe, I'm punching down my right arm and lifting my left leg up simultaneously. After this, I'm already thinking about the kick. Then I just kick hard with the right leg and I land on it. It's not really that much more complicated, but this is only if you can do the raise. For a sideswipe, you gotta jump quite hard off the ground. It's not the hardest move to learn, but it might take a little bit time. But now the rest of the work is up to you. I hope that you learned something new from this tutorial, and I wish you good training sessions practicing these tricks. Thank you so much for watching the tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.